Welcome to this time lapse where I paint a girl sitting on a chair in a room with a green apple. As you can see, I always start with the light areas and I fill out very roughly. I do not do very focused sketches. I just try to get the main basic in. When I was younger, I used to do, or when I started out, I used to be very rigid in my sketching, and my sketches basically almost look like finished paintings. But now I actually like to do it rougher. I like to build them as if the paint was clay. I also use Old Holland paint that has this clayish property to it. It's very thick, it has a lot of pigment, and it's very nice to kind of mold shapes and textures with it. As you can see here, I just keep on adding more textures, more light, more color. I also keep the shadows very deeper down, so it doesn't have a lot of texture in the shadows or the dark areas, so it doesn't compete with the light areas. And it's very important in a painting to actually focus your texture, because you add too much it becomes disturbing, and if you add too little it becomes dead. What I like to do is to kind of create a more sculptural 3D thing. Here you can actually also see me use my palette, and in the main video or the main lesson, which lasts over 4 hours, there are segments where I explain how I use my palette. So please check that out. You'll find a link to that video in description and after this video, or end of this video. There's also a 10-minute other time lapse where I go deeper into the different painting techniques. This is just a 3-minute short blip, so it can remind you of the other videos, and maybe it's easier to get through. Yeah. Now, if you want me to teach you how to paint, you can go to my Patreon and sign up for $1 or $5 or $15 or whatever you wanna support me with. I will teach you from there. I will also answer questions in comments, easy questions. And you also find a video of the full process on my YouTube channel, which you find a link to in description. There's also a longer time-lapse video, which will also be a link to. So check that out. We go in more depth into, yeah. And of course, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope to see your comment. And of course, I do hope to see you on Patreon, because art support is a great thing.